Hi, my name is Ruth, and this is my YouTube channel, Ruth. And if you like what you hear here and like what you see here, please subscribe. So, I'm talking about pets today and whether or not we should have them, or, well, it's none of my business if you have a pet, but here's what I'm getting at. Yesterday, my son had to put down one of his little kitties, my grand kitty Zaria, whom I love and adore. At one point, my son and his two kittens and my old cat and me and my father all lived together in our beach house. And it was quite a scene there for 5 or 6 years, and I was very fond of those, of Sago and Zaria. And yesterday's Zaria, at the age of 13, had to be let go. And it's so sad, of course. Losing our pets is probably one of the worst things that can happen. And always when one goes, I don't know that I always think, oh, I can't do it again. But then sometimes I find myself thinking, oh, I want to do it again. And a few years ago, I suddenly thought to myself, you can't have another pet. You're too old to have another pet. You're in your middle 60s, and I'm in my late 60s. And I was saying to myself, I couldn't have a pet because this pet is going to outlive me or whatever. And it was one of those decisions, or it wasn't even a decision because it stopped me from making that decision, of that thinking, I am too old to do something. And I'm against it. There's some things obviously I don't want to jump out of an airplane. I am going to give up, or have given up, downhill skiing, that kind of thing. But I want my life to expand the older I get. I want it to keep expanding, go to a new place, get that new pet. So, but I was also afraid that I was going to die before that pet died. Pets only live 12 to 15 years, basically. So that's the sad thing of them. We get them, they're little kittens or puppies, and suddenly it's all over. I remember my first cat I ever got. It was a cat, and I was bringing it home from Baltimore to Chicago, and I looked out my airplane window, and there went a baggage cart going in the wrong direction to a different plane with my first kitten on it. That's how it started. It's a roller coaster having pets, isn't it? But the thing is, that 13 years, 12 years we've just had with Zaria flew by. They just flew by. First she was a baby that we're all looking at, and now she's gone. So most likely, in 15 years, you'll still be here. Most likely, I'll still be here. And even if for however long we aren't here at this point, we've given this wonderful little pet a home that they wouldn't have otherwise. So I say, get your pets. If you want a pet, go out and get a pet. Don't be restricted by your age, if that's what you're restricting yourself about. Have a good day.